Where were we? Well, we are Poland. We have just successfully managed to fight a war against... Well, we've not successfully fought it, but we are in the middle of a war with the High Kingdom of Carpathia here. Which, I mean, we could do something about. We are, of course, trying to Poland into space. Our heir is Helena Piast, who is 9. She does have a guardian, which is good. Always useful. She is on martial focus. And yeah, we're going for the achievement of getting master gear in all of our slots and taking Poland into feudalism after forming it. And we have decided to do this the hard way, where we are not going to do it by changing cultures. Well, we might change cultures on the way, but when we click the button to turn Poland feudal, we will be doing it as the Polish. So, yeah, we'll give it a go. Colin Sane, curious question. What is the Mon up in Scotland? That'll be Isle of Man, won't it? Yep. Eldom of the Mon. Jarl Starkadr. It's the Gaelic. Oh, he's a Jarl, so I'd guess that's the Norse for it. So yeah, Mon with an umlaut. Sweden is still drunk. This guy called Bert down here is living his best life. Barcelona is doing things. Italy is also drunk. France wishes it was drunk. The Holy Roman Empire is Holy Roman Empiring. So yeah, shit is going on. See, France is doing... Oh yeah, France is doing great. France is having a whale of a time. Byzantines are mildly imploding, not hugely so. But yeah, that's not fun. Never fun having a conqueror on your doorstep. Right. We are in 3 wars, which is also not helpful. No fucking idea what that war is. It's the war for that, apparently. Which is in Lusatia, so we don't care. War for High Chiefess Jarmilia's claim on the Kingdom of Hungary. Righto. Oh yeah, that's right. We are somehow both at war. We're at war with Carpathia whilst also allied to one of Carpathia's sub-kingdoms. So that's fun. Looked at my world and there are 6 conquerors running around in it. Yeah, conqueror's always fun. It's weird because the only other time I'd run into Mon was the word in Myanmar. I need to play more outside of Persia. Yeah, well, yeah. So yeah, Isle of Man. That is we should go back and do another Isle of Man run again at some point, because if you can form the get the decision there for being a living legend, you can turn Isle of Man into just an absolute beast of a place. I forget what it's called, but like it's a hell of a thing. Right. Let's see what we're going to do about this. We could, in theory, just sit the entire war out. If we really wanted to. Now, what we did decide last time is we were looking at... Have we flipped Orthodox? That's right. We flipped Orthodox, but discovered it's bugged. Because we can't raise our Holy Order. It's effectively unclickable. So unless someone has a magical fix for that, we are going to have to slightly load a very slightly earlier save and go Catholic. I think we tried the fix and found it didn't work. Yeah, the fix is like meant to be that you click on something like this and you look at one of these and then you go back over here and click this and it unbugs. It absolutely doesn't. So I guess we're going Catholic gang. Now, this is the one I think where we'd managed to get our army away in time. And pre us converting. I think. Yes. Right, so we escaped with our army. And we have to go Catholic. The Ed and Ted timeline. Yeah, our single leader holding out so we could get everyone away. So we're going to convert to Catholicism. Ideally, we need to take as many people as possible with us, if not everyone. So we've got 2 here that won't convert. She's zealous. There's just 0 chance on that. These 2 I reckon we can do, but she wants... They both are powerful vassals who are not on the council. So... Can we give her a few more titles? Because that would probably do enough. Have you considered becoming a royal architect? Have you considered becoming a food taster? Does that get her into the realms of converting? Yes. Now she's in prison anyway. Not in our prison, unfortunately. Last time we got Apollina by putting her on the council. I'm hoping we've got enough money to bribe her. Like, how close does that get her? It's not the end of the world, it's just the less people we have unconverted, the better. Yes. So that means the only person not converting now is High Chiefess Christina here, so that's fine. Okay, so we are now Catholic. Interesting, we can't click the knights. Oh no, now we can. Ah, yeah, let's see. See, we had the same bug there, but it worked out that time. So they are already hired. I wonder if it was because they were already hired and because we couldn't click between 2 of them. That would do it. I wonder if it was that. That it wouldn't click, because, like, you see here, it's not letting me click. But it will let me click that. And then I can jump back to that. So here it's because I'm on the same stream. It's because I'm just clicking straight between the 2. I'm not clicking off of another tab. So you effectively, the way around the bug is you need at least 2 holy orders, and you need one of them not to be hired. Grand Mistress Inga here in her armor. Right, well we can at least hire them, so let's still definitely bugged that lists you as having hired them though, right? So you've already hired another holy order and they already hired, so I think that's correct. Okay. Now we are cooking. Do we have a better commander? I don't think we do. We've got ourselves, which gives us supply duration. I mean, there's faith hostility, but she's not as good. What we could do is try and marry into a better commander. Problem is, it's really hard to see who good commander is. Like, Melina here should be a good commander just because she's got an eye patch, but she isn't. Got an eye patch and one leg. We've got actual fucking drunk Merlin hanging around. Let's not telegraph our action. Hello. Yes, you should definitely do that. Ah, no, we still lose. So when they throw everything in, we still lose. Not least because that's just a hell of a commander. Not the best effect. Yeah, I mean, if we could lure them into a better defensive terrain, we might pull that off. We called our allies in this save. It's not our war, so we can't. Like, the wars we've got ongoing are a war for Hungary, which isn't our war, and this Milesina one, which I think invalidates in a second because the person dies. They have more horse boys and a better general, basically. I mean, if we could see if we can try and con them into fighting us here. Like, they're now going for the plains. Don't think we can make our armies any faster. These are their good units. Like, this is crazy. But it's because of the defending bonuses. Realistically, we do want to fight them there. Stewardship increased by 2. That's nice. Bank that in. Adrian, good to see you. Okay, well, we're in hills. God, I just wish we had a decent hill fighter. Yeah, basically, when they throw in all of the fucking cavalry. I don't think we can win this. We need them to split their armies up, and they're just not going to split that army up. Or do we? Can we pledge fealty now? We don't need to. This isn't... Remember, we're fighting this war just purely... It's actually Scotland's war. It's the war for that one piece of Scotland that's in the middle of Carpathia. Like, technically, we don't have to fight any of this. I just think what we want to do is, if possible, try and do some damage to the marauding empire on our border. I just want to kill off some of her special units. That's honestly all I'm after here. We tried assassinating their super general. I mean, we're not going to be able to do that in the 18% of this war that's left. We could try the TED strategy again. Problem is that's occupied. No. They're too fast, basically. 4-star unit, horse units. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's their special unit. That's her special conqueror unit, as those two armies. And they are absolutely fucking lethal. Yeah, I mean, we're going to get murdered there. Assume because that doesn't count as our defensive territory. I think realistically we might just have to accept the loss here. Like, if we could keep them moving through our feudal territory... If we had feudal territory, they'd be taking attrition doing all of this. Yeah, sorry, Scotland. Don't think there's much we can do here. Does mean we at least know what we're up against if we have to fight it, though. Like, at least this is somewhat attriting, very slightly, their other units. So Krakow's dev. I mean, no, Krakow's dev's fine. I mean, as everyone's raised, we might as well go and help out over here. It looks like they're probably going to pull that off. Oh, damn, you got murdered, guys. What are you doing over there? What are you like? Scotland isn't just Norse. Ireland's having a bit of a Sweden thing. Right, who's the attacker in this? I see. We would like a word. Get solid bodyguard. Right, public works. So, remember, this is where we're boosting fascinations. So just a quick reminder for how this works. We're going to have industrious in 23 years, which is good for dev boosting. We want to now wait and see what this picks next. Spread will likely next be quilted armor. So right now that's 304 years. Let's see what's spread. Bannus, okay. So that is now, yeah, no, it's cultural armor is the cultural spread. So 34 years on that, but if we do this, it becomes 15. Because now we're guaranteeing it. And the question comes whether we can get that down any further. Because quilted armor, I'm guessing, is a military one. Yeah. Benefits from the martial skill when it is a fascination. So we actually want to go and see if we can use our Norse fuckboy to give us more martial. Still 15 years. But there's a 100% chance to gain 0.46% progress every month. Base progress of 0.3 and the average development of Polish counties 0.16. So this is why our goal now is just to massively boost the average development of Polish counties. If we have no fascination, does that progress chance just get wasted? As you can see, what it does is it just automatically picks one for you after a small amount of time. So yeah, you always have a fascination. I'm good, thanks. Can we just stop for 10 fucking minutes? I just want to not be at war for 10 minutes. Can we not do that? I don't think that's too much to ask. Sieging capitals and getting good loot would rely on us not being a feudal army that can actually siege things. Being used as a big stick. Yep. No! No! Fuck off! No! Oh, fucking hell! Fucking Scots, that's what the problem is. Always the problem, the fucking Scots. So your Edward I is showing. How much is the Scottish Alliance actually worth? Not much now. Probably like If it wasn't for the massive fame loss, I'd just not do it. Okay, we got Scholar. Now we're going to need to flip culture. And we could really do with people liking us. Like at this point, Scotland, you're on your own. You've got 200 troops, just disappear already. Strife in Poland, no shit. Right, well that's the Scots done, so that's nice. Good news, everybody. Scotland's wiped out. Right, I feel like you should be able to deal with this shit on your own at this point. We have a withering mind. Right, no wars, everyone. For 10 minutes. Can we agree on that? Just no Alba's going to form Scotland. Just to really annoy me. What's going on down here? What's been going on while I've been away? Can you all just stop with this shit? Right, we need 5 more cultural fascination. Right, off you go, girly Santa. Our vassal in charge of Visby is a bleeder and pregnant. Yeah, medieval times, definitely not ideal. Okay, we need to... we not Grand Tour? Why can't we Grand Tour Kalmar? Oh, is it because we hold it? We need to give it to someone. Now we should be able to Grand Tour it. $333 gold? Fuck off. In my day, you could do a Grand Tour for much cheaper than that. I'm pretty certain I'm not a commander in an army. Haven't I just disbanded everything? Oh, we missed one. Let's hold court first in case we get lucky. Want to give me a jester? No. Village in which Chaucer got blight. Every county gets Devgrove 5. Popular opinion, yeah, I mean, sure. Chieftain Vaishev is trying to seduce my wife, an affront to God. He's never likely. I mean, mate. Don't bring that shit into public. Just embarrassing yourself. Right, so we're going to Visby. We're going to Kalmar. We're doing cultural festivals at each. We should be able to get away with it with a modest entourage. We did lechery last time and got nothing out of it. We'll do justice. Actually, altruism. Why not? Go. Come on, we just need 5%. Go! Go away! Go away! Go the fuck away! Go away! Go away! Right, that's 2.5%. Poles Norse cultural acceptance increased by 10. That's it. We've done it. We know we've got what we need. Now it's giving us all the events. Yeah, it was a shitty poem anyway, you can have it. We're just generally having a good time. We're just riding our horse all the way home. Job done. Level of Splendor increased, which is nice. Right. Next steps. So. This is the moment of truth. So we need to give Krakow to someone who fucking hates us. Who really, really, really hates us? Everyone really likes us. Even our fucking prisoners like us. We're just too likable. Provoke someone. The issue is we need everyone to like us apart from one person. There are other ways around this, but none of them are great. Or we give them the territory. No, because we don't want the person to convert. Effectively, what we need to do is we need to give Krakow to someone who is going to dislike us enough to stay Polish when we convert everyone else. The alternative is we release that, but I don't think we can because we hold the title. Check who won't convert now. That's a good shout. We could do that. So if we diverge culture. Oh no. If we will go to here and we go Norse, form hybrid culture, blah 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 blah. Everyone is going to convert. Closest person to not doing is Kinga here. Hire and fire Kinga. That might work. how much Bohemia does control. That's a good point. She might then desire Bohemia. Didn't mean to click that button. Okay, that bit stayed Polish. So why did all of that stay Polish? Anyone got any ideas? Why did that stay Polish rather than convert? That's Kinga's territory. So we don't want to do it with Kinga anyway, because we do want Kinga to convert, because she controls a whole chunk of territory that we need to convert. Could only rulers who are already Polish become Norse Polish? That would do it. But she was already Norse Polish. And that territory stays Polish. And she's a direct vassal of mine. So 100 control. So why wouldn't her territory go Norse Polish? Because she clearly converted. Her liege is me, who did convert. Popular opinion? Maybe it's popular opinion. Popular opinion 15. Popular opinion 71 though. And that's my territory. Can't be faith. Because that stayed Polish, it's Catholic, and it's popular opinion of 65 and control of 100. She went Norse Polish. So there has to be a factor that isn't listed there that determines whether something is going to convert or not. Development is a factor. Maybe? Hound of Cats. Napoleon's not very well at the moment. We can't work out why. Like, he's mostly himself. He's not really eating a lot. Probably have to try and get him to the vet. I can't believe development is that much of a factor, though. Because Like, 8 dev is an awfully low barrier for something to then not convert. Like, I could understand that if it was like, yeah, everything over like 10 dev doesn't change. It's not the end of the world, it just means we've got to do a bunch of cultural flips. Relative to average devs. Yeah, it must be something. The thing is, we've got a while because we've got a whole bunch of these we need to do. Okay, so if this is still the best way to do it. What we just have to do is blitz cultural conversions. Let's challenge now. Not everything that should go Polish goes Norse Polish. Like, so everyone here is going to convert, which is good. The higher the cultural acceptance, the more counties will convert when a hybrid forms. Rulers of a hybrid culture promote culture much faster in counties of its parent cultures for 50 years after its forms. So that's fine. That's fine. We can deal with this. But it's just that the only thing it lists as a determining factor is the cultural acceptance. And our cultural acceptance is really fucking high. But okay, we'll deal with it. Is it straight up about proximity? I mean, I think proximity might play a part in this. Doesn't really matter what we pick on this. So the good news is we're going to get 5 innovations out of this as well. Calculates how many will convert and then does the closest ones. Maybe that's what it does, yeah. So none of this actually matters. We're not going to stay this culture for that long, so... Sure, whatever. But you'd think if it was proximity, that lot would have converted. But I suppose maybe the faith counts against it and the control. Maybe what it does is it takes a combo of that, of proximity, and of culture. I mean, that's gone up already. Faith probably shouldn't manage a separate system. Yeah, you'd think. Okay, well look, the important thing is we now need to just speedrun converting everywhere else. Actually, we want to focus on places, to begin with, we want to focus on places we directly control. Yeah, so Sandiometz is one of them. We need a super stewardy woman. Son? Who are you betrothed to? Her? She is? Oh, she's the ex-Queen of Scotland's daughter. She is smart though, so we'll let that go ahead. They might make good kids. Have you considered marrying this woman? She's Bulgarian. Ivanka. Firstly, have you considered converting? Oh, okay, we'll ask you again in a bit. Secondly, have you considered becoming my steward? 3 years, excellent. Have you considered becoming my friend? Because that's the next thing we will do. Sure. No. Carpathia really needs to quit it. You like 'em young, do you, Queen Yaroslava? Fuck's sake. Fine. Have you considered not doing that? Because I feel like not doing that might be in your interests. Are there any benefits to Fast Nations from becoming an empire? I don't think so. Effectively, it is all about dev now. And that means we need to start dev boosting here. So there's no point building anything until Krakow has... until Polish has Industrious. So Polish will have Industrious in 12 years. So in 12 years we go on a massive building binge. We should go here though. We should do that. Because it will get... it's not going to get any change on this. But that does mean that we've got the chance of dev in capital events. Dev only affects convert county, not hybrid. Can't trick adjacency and distance in the modifiers. Okay, so it was then. It was sort of, that was the closest ones it was going to convert. Good to know. Anything on here that boosts culture? I don't think there is. We don't have a wet nurse. That's annoying. I'd have done that a lot sooner if I'd known. Oh well. Who? Oh, new Holy Roman Empress just dropped. Absolutely. Oh, she's going full Vatican. You go, girl. Good for you. Generally pretty alright. Let's bring some medical equipment. And we'll swing by a few places on the way back. Kind of got to pop into Rome while you're there, haven't you? We'll leave the himbo in charge. She is wounded, fragile, and flag. Yeah, that's I mean, let's just hope she lives long enough to get crowned. Our daughter is a witch, apparently. Right, 22 months, chat. Remind me in 22 months that we can flip to converting a new place. It's good for kids to have hobbies, yep. Jan 9:30. Yeah, roughly Jan 9:30. cancel her coronation? I'm assuming she did. Is she at war? Doesn't seem like she's at war. Maybe the Pope hates her suddenly. I don't think she died. Like, that is her, Empress Bava still. I think she just cancelled it for some reason. Right, befriend first. Because if we befriend her, she will be up to 25% faster at her job. I imagine you're just some random Bulgarian woman and suddenly you're the steward in charge of Poland. Coronation's back on the menu, but we might not arrive in time, so... Who are you? Queen of Estonia? Sure. Do that one. Swing by some places on the way back. Have a famous battle slight. This is a mean girl move, just to make sure Poland can't attend. Yeah, she basically fake cancelled it to stop us turning up. We gained 1 trait experience in Withering Mind. Great. Good stuff. Oh, she's a proper teenager, isn't she? She is bossy, stubborn, deceitful, and arbitrary. Yeah. If you had to ask me what age she was, 15 is exactly the age I'd say she was. Peak princess. Yep. Alright, let's go coronating. Coronation. Coronation. Coronation's what you need. We might actually make legendary figure, you know. Hold up, what do you need for the Mon event? Because technically we're of Norse heritage. We might actually be able to do it. Yeah, she's decent. Can't be king. Ah, that's right. Yeah, we'd have to give up the title, wouldn't we? Got a nice horse. Right, are we at the point where we can do 8 months? 8 months? Shall never trust a bit racist. We seem to be growing again. I'll tell you the one thing we can do now. Okay, with friends, that should speed up her work even more. 3 months. Right, we want the lowest dev first. Eight, 10, 11, 9. That's Krakow. 10, 10, 9, 8, 10, 10, 8. Number station part of the stream, yep. Okay, that's underway. Hello, Torty. What impeccable timekeeping you have. You gonna come say hello to people? You here to tell me how much you love me? Oh, yes, hello. Come and say hello to people then. Oh, yes, back switch, yes. Have you had a good morning? What you been up to? Guessing you'd quite like some lunch. Is that the case? You're very contented kitty today, aren't you? Come on. We'll get you some lunch. Okay, Torty is fed. Torty opinion plus 30 lunch. Plus 50 at least. Right, remember that she will finish in 2 years. So 932. See, we do actually have enough with Norse that we could actually just adopt feudal. Because that's boosted us to 12. Which presumably then is enough. Should that be enough though? I feel like that's not enough. It's not intermission. No, main screen. Because it's counting ones you can't access. Ah, so the ones we did get but that we can't use. $25 in a period but not available. Okay, so we know that 12 is enough. That's good to know from this. So how many wood we need then? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, 12. So 11 because dragon kills is a bonus. 13, 12, 13, 14. 12, 13? That can't be right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Because that would suggest that they only need 14. Yeah, but it's a percentage. So you only need 8. We don't need to do any of this. Because quilted armor will be enough. Fuck you, game. Fuck's sake. We're literally just missing one. Fuck you, game. Swear to God. So we can basically just... It's like what? How much of a stream? How long we spent chasing the cultural stuff? Yeet that run into the bin. Yeah, so much of this has been pointless. Well, look, at least we learned an awful lot. And we are going to move the capital there, because we do need that anyway. Norse Polish is cancelled. All of our stream, but a lot of the preceding one, yeah? Yeah, look, but we have learned an amazing amount about how culture spread works. And actually, you could argue it is still worth doing. Because it would massively speed up your development when it comes off. So I think you do still do it. Like, I think it's still kind of worthwhile. If we were playing this longer than this run, it would absolutely be worth it. Because the thing is, what you're setting yourself up for is to be able to hyper boost through innovations really, really fast. Is that Masterwork armor? Isn't Masterwork what we need, or is it the one above Masterwork? Norse Poles, Pomeranians, culture acceptance. Poland is a land of many people. I mean, that's going to boost that. I feel like we have to do that, even though it's going to move her. No, actually, it's fine. Eight months left. Let's get Groom to rule. Don't you dare die. Three months, two. Yeah, this is still worth it. This is still worth it because actually it's going to leave us in a really strong position. Lunar Wolf, thank you for the subscription. 65 months is a long time. Have they actually fixed vassals doing cultural conversions yet? I feel like they haven't. Oh no, look, I mean that's converted now, so they have. Because we didn't convert that. You can give them directives. Can I? Yeah, look. Promote culture. Go, 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 go. That is a feature I did not know existed. Thank you very much, Eleanor of Aquatrans. When did they add that? That's crazy useful. I think Kinga's already on instructions. That is really cool. We need to use that more often. I genuinely had no idea that that feature existed. I feel like we're about to abdicate. Usually put them on and construct economy buildings. I could see myself doing that for certain key things. Is there one that says stop fucking expanding? Anything we want to do before we abdicate? This isn't a bad point to abdicate. We're at peace. Who shall vigil stand? Yeah, such a good song. Actually, we just go with that and go with the tragic drunk. We've never been a tragic drunk before. Let's be a tragic drunk. Because we're at death's doorstep now anyway. Way! That worked out well. I mean, oh no, how sad. Queen Wolislava of Poland has crossed the door to the world of spirits at 58 years of age. Known in life as the Gentle, she drank herself to death. A shameless adulterer, she will be remembered for her treachery and her covetous disposition. Queen Helena ascends to the throne. Devious and deceptive, Helena's feud with truth itself may be her undoing. I feel like at some point one of our biographers has to have something nice to say about her. Yeah, it's like, I feel like we should get a nicer bit at some point. Right, so first things first. We're going to want increased development in county, and we're going to want cultural fascination progress. So we do want to get onto scholarship to begin with. Or we go military first, do a bunch of stuff on that, or we go that, and then we flip to those, because they're less useful until we actually go Polish. The woman who sings You Shall Visual Stand as a YouTube channel called Hildegard von Blingen. Oh, nice. I did not know that. Ping that into Discord so I don't forget like think we start on that and we go down to likeable. Council wants scritches, quite possibly. Really do with you liking me. Have you considered the value of money? Okay, good news, our spy master no longer hates us. Really? I mean, to be fair, not a lot of allied options, are there? Bad news for you. You've got kids. Surely you're up for me marrying one of your kids. Okay, she probably will if we can get out of a war and get her to like us a bit more. Okay, so most of those are allied troops. We should be able to win this, I think. We need all our troops there. Oh, is everyone hired? Oh, is this bugged out? Okay, that worked. Okay, we just need a bit more piety. Okay, we need more piety. How can we get more piety fast? Okay, we need to watch the funeral event, because if we get some piety events at the funeral, we can do it. Right, where are they coming from? Because they don't just raise, do they? They get to you. That's some piety. That's some piety. That might be enough piety, you know. Oh, someone just beat me to them. Fuckers. Can everyone stop hiring holy orders? So apparently we're at war with our brother. Gain her hair as an artifact. Ew. I feel like us hiring those mercenaries isn't really working out. Thanks everyone for your utter lack of fucking help. Yeah, I mean... God damn. I mean, that's almost worth it, just for the sheer amount of freaking... But I mean, that... We are a bit of a beast of a commander. We need full blue purple equipment for the achievement. Yeah, it was the biggest reason I didn't just turn that in. This was a test, by the way. Yeah, so we need to fight them individually. And I think we need to be in charge, and we need our mace equipped, because that advantage 8 in forest is pretty fucking huge. Change your fucking mind, did you? You don't think you'll win this? Now you do. But you're not. Because it's not allowing for my massive fucking bonus in forests. Five months? Remind me in 5 months. Stewardship lifestyle experience. I'll be doing stewardship at the moment. Oh, is that a royal court thing? Nice. Start conversions to Catholicism. Yeah, we're staying Catholic now, so let's do that. You're a good idea. Start with Krakow. Okay, what's the opinion of our... Right, she's plus 60 now, so I don't think we need to sway her anymore. I would like Gumus on our side. 59 and near death, though. Actually, priority is Ivanka. Do we have a champion who'd be a... She's 60, so I don't care. No, there's no one good enough. Nice to see they still haven't fixed mercenary bands being fucking useless. Judith's in line for some territory here. How you doing, you syphilitic one-legged warrior? Two? I mean, she's almost dead. 800 gold for a green bow. Ouch. She's absolutely not going to leave that. Okay, cool. They have come south again, so we can loop back. Key thing is we want to fight them in forests. In an ideal world, we're on the defensive as well, but fighting them in forests is enough. Just need to not die. In your fucking face. Right, culture, good plan. So everything around here is done. Tarnow is another one we control, so I think so. Oh no, we don't, but let's do that. Right, new Chancellor. Who of you lot is going to be around for a bit and that we don't hate? Right, he is a relatively powerful vassal, so I feel like let's do that for him. Right, we're not looking too bad. That's not too bad. We can deal with this. None of those are particularly useful. This is the problem. I feel like we can overcome that. Oh yeah! My new best friend. All hail the conqueror. Right. So just remember... How old is he? 6. We're 21. That'll kind of work out. So in 10 years we need to hold a grand wedding. Right. Shall we cook everyone some coronation chicken? I feel like we just go and press attendees. Can you fucking not? In what world do you think that is a good idea? Literally just started a coronation. 50 days it begins. Yeah, I think we go with the Archbishop. Why are we getting a blessing from Rod? Why is that not God? Oh, she's the devout people coming to help me. Yeah, sure. Right, we should have a look. We do have a physician. Do they hate us? Because that's also quite useful to know. Zena becomes my friend. She is the Archbishop of Poland. I mean, now that I'm friends with the fucking conqueror, I feel like bring it is the correct answer in that circumstance. How can we be expected to smile, growls Chiefess Anastasia of Lublin. Swish spiced wine, praise peace, hope for the future of the realm. She glares into a dubious nest of Tarnovian nobles. While vermin eye us evilly and plot your downfall, my queen, she spits. Give me leave to sound my war horn. I'll thrash Chiefess Noaja of Tarnow, no mistake. I mean, will you though? With your 380 troops? Against her 300... look. Look, go. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. So a lot of people getting their titles rearranged shortly. Yes, please. Fertility 20. Sounds nice. So we can go to her. We can go to him. He's younger. Magnificent coronation increases massively. I feel like that's not how you appeal to the masses. Right, which of these is the one that gives us the potential for the massive dev boost in our capital? Can't cope with the heathen users, he can lie down. Yeah, no, good plan. It's our 5 years of peace, isn't it? I feel like we shouldn't be doing this in our night dress. Okay, let's hold court. So you appeal to peasants in the Monty Python world, yeah. You master of the hunt. Sure. Queen's longship says much about her. Tells you how rich she is, how successful, what images she wishes to project to the rest of the world. Look at my current craft and deem it lacking. We can either have a Leviathan flagship, a monstrous flagship, terrified vassal contribution increase, a wormish flagship, diplomacy per level of fame. That's potentially quite useful because I'll be distinguished, which is the 3rd level, is it? Even if it's the 2nd, that's like a boost straight off. Do that one. Okay, basically it's just that Liberty faction we're going to have to deal with. I think we'll be fine with that. Everyone loves a bit of title redistribution. It's mostly going to be Kinga. Kinga's in the south anyway, so that's handy because it's near our... Yeah, both the big things down here are near her. 17 months. Really good to break up Upper Line. Yeah, like, she is way too fucking powerful anyway. And again, a fnuff. 'Carpathia is pretty scary looking. It's less scary looking to when you're betrothed to her daughter. $12 months. Tempted to go large levies. Grima drank herself to death. Good for you, Grima. We're having a lot of sickness, aren't we? Do we need to count the air back once again for the Caravan Master? We need to recruit for that as well. $9 months. $37. She's good at it. Yep. You get the job, girl. Try commissioning an artifact. We could. I'm just saving the money, but I think our factions. Yeah, in your fucking face, Liberty faction. Honor Kid UK, thank you very much for the follow. Guess being surrounded by bigger, more powerful empires is also something Poland. Yeah. The thing is, this is effectively because she's a conqueror. Like, her dad did manage to pull it together into an official empire, which is part of the thing here. I think if it came down to it, what we do is pledge fealty and break it apart from within. As long as we've got the alliance with her, we won't do that. If the alliance ever ends, that's what we're going to do. Oh, Bert's still living his best life down here. Good for him. Oh, yeah. They've added that, which is nice. This is filthy, by the way. If you're ever in a war and you need to hold out your sieges, remember this option, because it is absolutely filthy. We now have an official poet, God rest our souls. Temporary Northern Byzantines, yeah, basically. Okay, how are we looking? 8 months. Seven. 6. How's Polish doing? 2 years left on that. And it's got industrious now. Excellent. That's what we want. Kind of good. Thanks for the invite, though. Oh, you're fucking back again, are you? You're fucking back again? I probably wouldn't do that. The Lance of Poland. Nice. That's a good poem. I'll tell you what, if someone wrote a poem about me called that, I'd be well happy. You want some as well? You want some? I feel like she needs absolute smacking around. Oh, it's all broken apart. The Lance of Stevenage, yeah. No, we need our peace, don't we? See if we can get our peace bonus first. Champion of the Mare can be improved. Anything good? Travel safety, army knight toughness. No, army toughness is not. Actually, army toughness is very nice. Do that. Culture is done. This is going well. The vassals are doing their jobs. Let's just double check every vassal's on that instruction, because I don't know whether the instruction rolls over. Right, can't issue instruction there. Ah, I see. So you can only do it if they have a certain opinion of you as well. That makes sense. Like, you've got to have certain modifiers that will let you do it. Which is fair. So Kinga just fucking hates us. We need a reason to imprison her. Try and find secrets on her. Let's take a punt and try and find some secrets on her. I feel like we're relatively safe from assassination at the moment. Going for likable, and then we'll flip. Two years on that conversion. Right. Hubby comes of age when we're 31, so that's still a reasonable time to knock out Sprog. Keep on slinging out those poems. She just died. Now we have a fucking problem. Also a conqueror. I think by default they get a conqueror if their parent was one. But there's conditions they have to basically almost sort of straight away start acting on it, or they lose it. And I don't think they get the initial units. So it's a sort of conditional inheritance. God, he's eating the Byzantines. What's the tsunami icon above Archon? Yeah, that'll be a flood. There's a flood situation underway. Right. We can't negotiate an alliance with him. How did she die? Bloody flux. Ouch. It's not the way you want to go. Oh shit. Guys, is it bad if the Conqueror's our rival? Asking for a friend? Which friend? Most of them are not returning messages. Yep, there is that. Okay, who are we going with here? Magic 8 Ball says run. Very normal and extremely cool. Oh yeah, that's totally fine. Totally fine. Nothing can possibly go wrong. If you ally Byzantine, you'll join their war they're currently in against Carpathia. See, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, and the Templars are free. Should also flip to... Yeah, we absolutely should. Hey, guys. You want to call me into that war? Do we want to do that? Don't we want a separate war of our own? I mean, we could make it very personal. See, 600 heavy horse archers, yeah. It seems to be listing him as having way more troops than he actually does. He's getting 6,000 from there. Kazan the Honest. Because this is probably the other reason to do this war. Yeah, see, look, he's got 11,000. Oh, has he got, Has he got, Yeah, see, look, it says he's got 9,000 levies. The Holy Romans at peace at the moment. They are. No, they're not. They've just started a war on France. So they're not coming to our aid anytime soon. If you do a house feud, it presumably activates everyone. Yeah, I'd guess so. Sweden would be. They've gone Catholic, actually. Drag the Swedes in. They're losing a war, though. I feel like we helped the Byzantines. HRE not helping out when the threat to Catholicism starts eating up Byzantium. Where have I heard this before? Yep. The nice thing about doing this is we actually get 2 slices at it. Like, he's not got any allies in this war. Helping the Byzantines is tricky because you can't make a single stack with them before the Carpathians hit the main Byzantines. I'm not worried about that. Because I'm going to have the Knights Templar on top of my own units. And the Carpathians win the war, they get to Constantinople. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is they're going for the kingdom. Well, they're going for the kingdom of Thessalonica. Yes, they get by there. Yeah. I feel like we have to kind of try and save the Byzantines here. His capital. He's gonna have to come back and defend his capital. If we can rustle up any good commanders. We're a good commander. We were at 26, 28. And we've got, as long as we fight them in forest, we get a huge advantage. High mercs with siege if possible. But the nice thing is that this is all tribal territory, so we should be able to fine. What we probably want is those Lithuanians. Because we're going to want some pikemen. You know what? We've saved. I think YOLO this. We let YOLO this. I mean, this depends on the Byzantines actually agreeing and inviting us in. But shall we give it a go? Hang on, can we just offer to join the war? Only if they're our ally. Oh, but we can force them to let us in. Okay, look. We're going to need to start banging around now. Because we can't wait that long time. That kid's almost dead. Okay, that works for us. Kid's a giant dying of the bloody fucks. So we get called into the war and then we can immediately choose to remarry anyway. That's us in the war. Oh, come on. How? How have you hired them? You're at war with fucking France. How have you hired the Knights fucking Templar? Like, you don't have anyone to use them against. You shouldn't be. She shouldn't be able to hire them. Oh, it's no, it's doing the bug thing where it's saying they're already hired when they're not. Because it's bugging out. It says they're commanded by me. It's the holy orders being buggy again. That's really, really, really annoying. How is that a bug? They show as available. So they are available. Can't hire them because I'm not at war with someone of a hostile faith. Like, someone just hired them. I think what it is someone's hiring them, but the bug is it says commanded by me when they're not. I think that's what the bug is. Declare on someone tiny and pagan. Yeah, what we actually need to do is we need to declare a war on someone else. Yeah, that works. Because then they're already in our service when we go in on the others. Okay, right. Okay, okay. So let's set this up for next time. So we declare war on someone like her. We get ourselves the Templars. Get ourselves some Tyrell warriors. Oh, because we're now at war. Oh, that's annoying. I guess the question is whether the Templars are still available within the gap it takes her to accept, and I don't think they are. But let's just double check. Proposal goes out. Fame dishonored. Yeah, I think she takes too long to decide. It's by the 7th, the Templars are hired. Now the other question is whether she rejects after the invite is sent if we're at war already. So for example, which I think she will, because I think it's calculated on the moment she receives it, not on the, like when she makes the decision. Templars are still available. Declare war. I'm allied to Lubeck. Hire Templars. Let's move our thing first. Need some spearmen. Some pikemen, rather. The Templars. She accepted. am? What army am I commanding? The down-to-the-minute timing would perplex historians. Yeah, they did something. How did this happen? Okay, that's a castle holding. That's a castle holding. That's a castle holding. That isn't. That's a castle holding. That's tribal. That's tribal. Castle holding. Tribal. Castle. Tribe. Tribe. Castle. So if you get through Nitria, I'm just doing this because I think it's an interesting test. Like, we know we've got a methodology that works, is the thing. Okay, that's a castle. Anyone with siege? Yes, we do. Guessing you're on that army. Trying to knock out their capital. Yeah, I'm just seeing if we can pull off a decapitation attack. Someone's writing fanfic about me. Who? What? Kind of busy. Guessing he's in the field. Yeah. Okay, I'm not convinced we don't just separate war him. I feel like we separate war him. Because he's going to trip so much stuff taking out the Byzantines. And we could, in theory, drag the Holy Roman Empire into this. They are making pretty fast work of France. And they're eating France? Fuck me. There's a couple of empires here we're going to need to break apart. Do a siege for Hungary specifically so they count as extra war score. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, that's Visegrad, which is part of Hungary. I mean, or you just go straight for... Hello, Napoleon. How you doing, buddy? You feeling any better? You feel up for some lunch? Or we just try and kill him. I think we honestly try and eradicate his house. Don't remember us trying that CB before. Yeah, see, we've never done that CB, so... Well, look, we've got options for next week, but I think that's what we do. I think we just try and eradicate his house. I know, Napoleon, but we need to look at the map. It's because she inherited Denmark. And looks like Buddha is the target of the eradication CB according to the map. Does it? Interestingly. That would be good news for us. Yeah. So I think what we'd do is we'd rush a small siege force towards that. Keep the bigger army somewhat slightly back to avoid attriting it. So you take one bit of attrition for getting through there. Then the big army stops there and the smaller army goes on to hit that. So we do that. The nice thing is because we're going straight to war, we can just hire the Templars as well. Having to scritch a kitty here. Anyone else you want to ally with. That's why I've just called my brother back, even though he's my rival, because his wife's dead, so we can just marry him off for an alliance. Okay, I think we have a plan for next week. Declare war before quitting. Yeah, can do. So basically we're declaring directly on him. Going with Eradicate's house. We're hiring some Alsace fighters. Seeing if any of these have a better general. They have a siege guy. I guess it's double siege guy. Oh, I didn't move the thing. Okay, right, hang on. We'll set this up then. Okay. Let's set this up, because it is quite a complex thing. We'll only forget it for next week. So, move that to there. Arrange marriage with her. Invite him to court so that we can marry him off. Declare war on him. Raise mercenaries. Oh, I don't think we get a siege fighter this time. No, there he is. Hire those guys. Hire those guys. Raise all. Betrothed. Brother is here. Alliance. In she comes. You might as well come in, because that way if you become Queen of Denmark, you're already in the war. Brother dear. Guess anyone else? Pomeranians. I'd rather have someone who's old enough so I can yeet you off already. Oh no, they are quite close though, aren't they? They're there. Actually, that's quite useful for us. Right, I think we're ready.